Do you have no effing idea how to roll after years and years of smoking? Okay, me either. But don't worry, you've made it to the right place. Welcome to High Tech Reviews. I'm your host, Chandel, and this is my new series, episode 1, in fact, where we will go over all of the coolest tech in cannabis, and I'll give you guys my personal opinion and a demo of all the different products. Today, we're going to be taking a look at 2 different rolling machines, which I think are both really phenomenal rolling machines, and we'll get into more of why in a second. The first machine is the OTTO and Banana Bros Cone Packer. This is an electric and automatic rolling machine, and I'll show you guys a couple more stats on this in just a moment. And the other machine we're going to be looking at today is the Daysavers Perfect Pack, which is also an electric unit for rolling and packing joints. So what are the benefits of an automatic rolling machine? You don't need a grinder. You don't even need to know how to roll. You basically just need the saw, the machine, and a cone. And it does all the rest automatically in minutes. So let's take a look first at the OTTO and Banana Bros. The box will come with the gold body of the device, which contains the electric component and the grinding element. And also this piece down on the bottom, this black piece that clips onto it in order to put the joint into and direct the flow of the za that you are grinding up. You also get this cup to measure the exact amount of weed or product that you want to put into the device, a little adapter for different sized cones, and this cap to cap any extra product into the device when you're done. This device is a rechargeable battery operated device, so it's totally portable. You can basically take it anywhere with you, and you don't need to have a wall plug. It can be used on the go. It's super nifty for that. And I must say that the actual charge time is so long. I charge this only once every couple months. Yeah, it's pretty fire, honestly. So in terms of cone compatibility, it's compatible with any standard size like cone. So in this video, I'm going to use Lazy Susans. As you can see, it fits to 1/4 of an inch, and it also fits the king size cone, and it has an adapter that can help it adapt to basically anything in between, or if you just wedge a straw or something into the actual machine, it works perfectly. The only thing I'll say is that if you have a 2-gram or like maybe something with an interesting filter, it's not going to fit into this. So this is only for standard cones with standard filters. The actual device only takes 30 to 45 seconds to run a full cycle. So you put your za into the top or your gas into the top, and then you close it up, making sure nothing spills out. Make sure your cone is in there, snap the device together, and then just start banging it on the table till you have that perfectly packed cone. And so here's a look at an example of a cone that I packed using this machine. Let me know what you guys think. It's pretty seamless. It takes only a couple seconds, and it's really easy. So now let's take a look at the Daysavers Perfect Pack. The Daysavers Perfect Pack is a little bit different. So it has this nozzle, which you fit a cone onto, and then this little handlebar grabbing thing that you would twist down to make sure the cone fits. And the idea behind this is that you put your product into the top of this here. There's a spinning coil, so you kind of have to do a little bit of the work to make sure the product keeps moving down, and it would go into whatever you have attached on the other side. And the beauty of it being this long hose is that it can actually fit any size paper. So even if you have those oddly shaped 2-gram joints or 1.5-gram joints, also the standard joints do fit into this. So here is an example that I made with the Lazy Susans, like I used on the OTTO Banana Bros packing machine, and as you can see, those fit, but you can also fit more unique and different shaped joints like these really dope Daysavers with these wooden tips from the same company actually that makes this machine. So it gives you a little bit more versatility. However, it is a wall plugged in unit. So in the box, you're going to get the actual machine, which has the electrical components. You're going to get 2 different kinds of brushes for cleaning it. One of them is not pictured in this close-up. You're also going to get a stick to push the weed down into the machine, and the electric plug-in that you have to plug into the wall. So this is something that I would say, like, it probably comes in best being used at home. It's not a very portable device. I couldn't imagine using this in the car because where the fuck would I plug it in? Let's be real. But it gives you way more versatility than the OTTO packing machine. But it does take a little bit longer. So let's go through a demo of using it together. So as you can see, I've loaded my product into the top, and I'm just basically pushing it down with a stick. I have the joint plugged in on this end. So it takes a while. As you can see, I have to fill it a few times. It's quite loud, and I do have to continuously be pushing down on the product the entire time. But it does give me way more versatility, the product. Maybe the price I have to pay to do a little bit more work to be able to pack any joint, I don't know. They're both very similar machines, but they do slightly different things because of the design. Obviously here you're putting the joint into the machine, whereas with this one, the machine goes into the joint. So they just have different capabilities in that sense. Also, this is a wall plugged in unit. This is a rechargeable unit. So the amount of, the transportability of it does vary by product. Now let's talk about maintenance, because this is a huge thing that you have to realize with these electric grinders, is that when you have super gummy product, they can get super bogged up. So in order to take apart the OTTO, you would grab some isopropyl alcohol in a bowl. You would pop out this bottom grinding piece and anything that doesn't have electrical components and just plop that, boom, right into the ISO, right? Let that soak for a bit. You'd grab a brush, you'd grab this top piece here, and you'd make sure to brush off all of the product, dipping that in ISO if you need to. It is also important that you clean the inside bottom where the product falls through into the joint, because this can become like a total clog. I mean, this can just get completely bogged up. However, I will say that with the OTTO, I only have to really clean it like 2 to 3 times a year, and I use this bad boy almost every day. So it is pretty low maintenance product, but it does have the ability to clog. Now let's talk about the Daysavers Perfect Pack and maintenance. While I love this machine for its unique versatility, it is quite hard to take care of. And the reason for that is because you do have to clear out this long hose in here with a metal coil that spins all the way through it. So if you put a super sticky product in, there's a chance you're just gonna get brickweed like all the way from the bottom to the top. And you have to get a Q-tip or something in there or some kind of brush to break that up, and it is not fun. I will tell you that. Besides that, it's pretty relatively straightforward to clean. I will say also that cleaning this coil up here on the very top is a little bit tricky because it's hard to get underneath the coil. So when it comes to maintenance, the OTTO is definitely the lower maintenance of the 2 devices. So overall review, who needs which one should you get? The OTTO comes in at $199. So this is a $200 device, guys, whereas the Daysavers Perfect Pack is $35. So if you're going based off of budget, I think you've made your decision there. If you're going for product aspects, stick with me for a second. The OTTO is a super easy, super quick, super low maintenance, rechargeable and portable device. The only drawback is that you can only roll the standard size joints. So that would be a king size, 3/4 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch with an adapter, and they have to have a standard rolled filter. But I do believe that this device, if you're somebody who is rolling a ton of joints for personal use, if that's your kind of vibe, I would grab the OTTO, honestly, because it's just a way more portable device and way quicker to use. If you're interested more in creative rolling and you're more of an at-home smoker, the Daysavers Perfect Pack may be perfect for you, because I do find myself as like someone who likes to sometimes smoke in the crib. I collect like weirdly sized and weirdly shaped joints, and like if I want to roll that up, it can just become a bitch to pack a cone that's like 2 grams, but this baby kind of solves everything. And while it does have high maintenance, I clean it when I clean the rest of my devices, so it doesn't really add too much time. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review and learned a little bit about these 2 products here and how to use them. And if you like this review, please consider subscribing. I'm gonna have a new video like this dropping every week reviewing new tech and cannabis. And yeah, thanks for joining High Tech Reviews. Signing off.